Latter-day swing at you. You can see it's very much in a downwards extension of his left arm. And that is that his elbow moved down. His takeaway, and the key to this was his grip and his arm position. It relaxed his arms by his side, so then he was able to press down on the club with the heel pad of his hand, which gave his left arm this downwards extension. And also one key to this may have been that he pressed the lower part of his wrist joint on to the shaft, and that helped him get the downward extension whilst rotating the club back. To be able to press the little finger side of your wrist joint onto the shaft, you have to position your back of your left hand so it's facing above the target. So one way of just doing that so simply is to take your grip with your left hand or the handle behind your left side, and then that will ensure that the back of your left hand is aiming facing above the target, and then you can press in with the little finger side of your wrist joint, and that will give you all the rotation and downwards extension of the left arm in the backswing that you need. The waggle is the build-up of grip pressure in the swing. You waggle the club back by pressing down on the handle with the heel pad of your hand, and you bring it to a stop by pressing in the little finger side of your wrist joint. I've never properly studied Ernest Jones' book, but I have read an extract, and in the extract it tells us we should control the club with the little finger and the index finger. Well, that makes more sense to me now, because obviously when I first read that I thought, well, how is it possible to apply pressure with the little finger and the index finger but not the middle two fingers? But it makes sense to me now, because pressure that you apply the little finger becomes from the opponent's digiti minimi. It just simply presses against the handle, and that's your little finger control. And of course the index finger control comes from pressing the index finger of the left hand against the right hand in the start of the downswing. It is a lot easier to learn the correct grip without a left hand glove on.